Hi everyone. So it's technically Monday morning, 20 past 2 in the morning. I'm currently in United States in Dayton, Ohio, from London, so experiencing quite a bit of jet lag. So I figured why not do another video. So I wanted to let you know that I've officially done my second combo ceremony, and it was completely different and way more intense than I actually expected it would be compared to my first session if you actually look at my first video. So why I'm blogging the second video is because I sort of wanted to do a comparative now, knowing what I knew, what to expect compared to the first time when I was very hesitant, very nervous, like would I react, would I die, what would the symptoms be, etc. So this time, well, I'd like to just explain from the first time that I had a lot of emotional trauma to get out, that I already from that week was basically holding in, and I was getting it unsettled. So when I hit the combo, which I did only a small treatment, I did one point because my body reacted and purged immediately. I got out quite a bit of trauma, but it wasn't, I would say, deep enough. It was quite surface level, it's very surface level. So when the practitioner asked me this time what my intention was, normally you don't actually express your intention necessarily to the practitioner, but because the practitioner is actually my partner now, I expressed to him exactly what my intention was, is to peel back a deep layer, to get out a lot of emotional, deep-rooted trauma, and I had a huge intention. And I think probably you didn't quite expect the depth of what I was saying compared to the first time, because I would say it was quite a light session. And when I did purge, the one time that I did purge, it was very, very, very like green yellow, like looked very off, but he said it was my liver detoxing, which made sense. So last time, so when you do a practice session, you're supposed to do, or your first session, you do a max of 3 points just to see your initial reaction. I did 1 point. My body reacted immediately because I've got a very strong immune system, so my body fought the thing immediately. So I did 5 dots this time, and yow, it was very serious. And he said it was the first time he's experienced this with someone before, so I must say I had a lot of trauma to get out. It was something huge blockage. So when it happened, the effects, like when I felt it the first time, was like, immediate hot flush, face swelling, very tight throat, you were struggling to breathe. The second time now that I did it was very mild, like my body already has an immune system towards it that didn't freak out. But then I really started feeling ill, like I was really about to purge, and when I did, my purge was blue like water, like blue water. I was like, what? Oh, that's so weird. Like, I've never thought you could purge blue water. Then I felt very, very ill. So then I actually went to the bathroom, and then I was ill by doing number 2, like quite extensively, and I couldn't control it, like from both ends, and all of a sudden, like, just so ill that like the purge was coming down, and it was like hot English mustard yellow. It was so yellow. So going from this extreme of blue to this dark yellow. And all I was thinking is, God, I don't know what to do. Bending over the basin on the toilet and freaking out. And I was like, I'm just getting rid of these demons. And then eventually, when I was in this normal state, because I was doing it in a ceremony with a few people, so it's not like I was just with him, So I went back, I lay down for a bit, and then I was ready to go. And then I purged, and 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 I thought I was done. I laid down, I was trying to relax, and then I kept going and going. And I think generally a session for people should last anything from 20 minutes to an hour, and I purged for about 3 hours. So it just was thinking in terms of the Pandora box that I opened up. There was like deep-rooted issues. Like I imagine like there was a lump or a chunk that just came out naturally, but then with my intention that I said, like just every little vein or little root just lurking, like was just ready to get out, and it just absorbed and completely. Then I went to the bathroom again, and I got it out again. So was quite ill for a long time, and we had actually to go to a spiritual retreat that day, and we were supposed to leave and be there at 2:30, and it was already after 1, and we hadn't even left London yet, so I was like, oh, I don't know what we can do, and I felt bad, so then I just sucked up and I was like, let's go, and I felt ill all the way on the train, and the train was shaking. I was ill again on the train, and basically said it's very like not usual, it's not uncommon or unexpected, but he didn't think that someone could pose so much, so I was very ill, and I thought, well, maybe I'm going to be ill the whole day. And then literally as we arrived at this house, poof, it was perfect. For me, it felt, because I'm a very big thinker, over analytical, always with thoughts just always running. And the Kambo for me the first time grounded me and centered me and helped me calm down. Then I felt immediate, as soon as I got there, like my third eye decalcified, cleansed, was completely grounded and calm, felt completely happy. I didn't feel ill anymore. And then that's where I was like, oh, this is what people talk about, why did I do this? And then after, you feel so great. So for me, when I did my Kambo the first time, I did it on the Saturday. The following Wednesdays, when I started feeling these amazing effects, where I was just so internally happy. I was waking up smiling. I felt so good, so much energy, felt calm, not stressed, which is very not normal in terms of the kind of job lifestyle. I'm in the corporate and finance world, so it's not sort of the sort of feelings you get, so it's very strange. And now that I've done a second session with 5 dots, and I purged even more, where my body was weak, I hadn't eaten, I haven't drank, I was dehydrated, I was just ill, but then poof, the same day I just started feeling these effects. And I really think this Kambo is really life-changing. I can't express enough. And I just think, when I'm going to do my 3rd session, what other trauma I can get out. And just as a little bit of context, is that I struggle to open up in love. I don't believe I've ever loved someone in my life, being family or friends or relationships. And I'm really trying extensively with this new partner of mine to open up emotionally. And this was one of my things, to get out the blockage or the trauma in my heart chakra, which is what you call the Anahata chakra. And I think I realistically did get a huge blockage out, and that maybe was the blockage of pain and trauma and emotional trauma. Because that night, I connected with him on such a deeper level that I hadn't experienced before. And he would even point it out, like when I just was hugging him, a very innocent hug in front of the fire. He's like, no one's ever hugged me like that. It was very deep, very emotional, very connecting. And just makes me realize what kind of effects, the range of effects that Kambo can have on people, because it can really vary depending on your situation, and it can really help, because I really think in the short span of time of having it done, I'm feeling like literally a different person, literally. Like I feel so happy. People don't understand why I'm always excited, so bubbly, so cheerful. When people are like, oh, it's a long day, let's go home. So yeah, so I did that on Saturday, which was the date, so I'm just looking at my calendar. So the 12th of August, I did that on the 12th of August, and now it's the 14th of August. It's 7:30 in London, but it's 2:30 in Dayton, Ohio. So, and I feel really fantastic, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue with positive eating habits, because I've really improved on my eating a lot of super green foods, fixing the pH levels in the water I have with intake. And now slowly what I'm starting to do is introduce a little bit of gym, walking a little bit, jogging a little bit here and there, do a few push-ups, a little bit of sit-ups. And I'm really looking to strive for good vitality and health. And especially now with what I can feel with my third eye having opened up, which I call the ajna. I really think now it's going to help me stand in line where I can start opening up myself spiritually now. And maybe I can start connecting with the spirit. So what I noticed after my Kambo experience previously, the 3 things, the mind, the body, and the soul, I realized I was never connected between the 3. And I started feeling connected to my body, like can feel every vein or muscle move, and I felt connected and pulled to my body. And if these are the results I felt after one session, which was so powerful on such a small dose, I'm very, 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 very excited to see what's going to happen now after doing 5 dots and already feeling the same day these results. I can only imagine what's going to happen in about a week or 2. So, yeah. Let me show you the dots. So one drawback, as people say, is scarring, but completely worth it if that's the case. But I'm healing quite quickly because my other combo was about a month ago. So you can see the 5 are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then those are the all 3, which are fading very quickly. So, I mean, we can see progress shots. So if people are quite nervous about it, you can do it in various places, but I've been told that on the right side, the right leg is ideal. And yeah, so if you have any questions, or if you'd like to actually are in London perhaps and you want to go to this Kambo practitioner, my partner, Christian, I promise you it's life-changing, and he's very, very attentive, like very caring, very thoughtful. And I'm really, really, really blessed to have found him in this life, because he's put me on the spiritual path where now I don't know where I'd be without him. So my life is changing at a rapid pace. And the more positive I am, and as the law of attraction that I said I follow, the more I'm attracting that's positive and the more opportunity that's happening. So a fantastic thing that's happened to me this week is that I've come down to America for work. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this opportunity on the weekend to go to the Grand Canyon to hike. And then the following weekend I'm going to Washington to see the sights. So, I mean, this is a fantastic opportunity that's come up out of nowhere, basically for free. So I'm so grateful what the universe is giving me as presents. So thank you to the spirits and to the universe. And I just wanted to let you know that if you do this journey, these things will happen to you as well. So open up your mind, open up your heart, and always just be clear, and don't let material stress get in the way, or financial stress, or any stress that's actually non-existent. Stay true to yourself. Always be in nature. Try walk to work like I do in London. Try be outside as much as possible. Connect with the trees. Connect with people. Your kindred spirits is very important. Knowledge sharing is very important. And always be loving and nurturing. And don't be afraid to take risks. Don't hold back. And you'll see you'll live a true life. Namaste.